Hey guys, Risque here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last we left off, this game was starting to get on my nerves again. But I know what we need to present now. Because there are two shots. One in him and then one in the elevator. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Look at this photograph. I don't even feel like saying Nickelback, that's how kind of over this game I am. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Honestly, I want a new judge. This guy's annoying as fuck. Okay. It's right here. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see. The bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. I don't see why this fucking matters. I did my job of clearing him of killing Robert Hammond. Why do I have to clear him of this too? I don't care. This was 15 fucking years ago. Oh, Jesus. This is why I couldn't be a lawyer. I would crash out in court. I couldn't do it. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired, and I found out that for re-releases they added another case. And I'm just like, oh, these cases are just so fucking long. I'm like, I'm not in the mood anymore. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Von Karma. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. I should have stepped in and given your fucking parents a condom so you were never born. Fucking douchebag. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL-6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary, that's on page 1. Yeah, no shit, I've looked at that thing like 20,000 times. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. Okay. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times and the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. So, that still does not explain how there's a... I'm gonna fucking kill that dude. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order, I will have order. No, you won't. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. Good job, Judge. You get your gold star for that one. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Eat my ass. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? Who gives a fuck? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick! If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. You said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent, and I did. I did my job. He didn't have to do this. He could have kept his happy fucking mouth shut and left court. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. Thought I'd won. No, we're never gonna win. This is never gonna be over. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot, but now I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick! Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no! He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright?
Objection!
Your Honor? I object. Shut the fuck up, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Oof. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Grah. It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed. What? We've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. God. It just goes on forever. The murderer? Then tell us, who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? I don't fucking know. Just give me the fucking answers. I don't care. Murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for the stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Clearly. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance what? I mean, Mueller, I don't care. Bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not likely you can perform surgery right there. No? So the bullet's still in what's his face? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. There's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. I'm trying to think of things in life I care about less than this, and I'm coming up blank. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. Pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. Boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly blah blah blah, I can't tell. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Shut the fuck up, what are you saying? Deny it, deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. Can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. Took a vacation for several months after that, you see? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he'd taken in his many years of prosecuting, probably because he got shot. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL-6 incident. Woo, who's the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth? It was Von Karma. Oh man, who could have seen that coming from a fucking mile away? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Just ready for this fucking case to be over. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Should I come out and say it now? Say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Just fucking say it. My hands are shaking. Von Karma. Von Karma? let's wrap it up. You mean the Von Karma? No. The decoy, the knockoff. Yes, the Von Karma. This fucking judge, I swear to Christ. Prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Ah, you don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who cares? It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Grr, nobody's that perfect. Unless he still has the fucking bullet in him. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Shouldn't you have died by lead poisoning by now? If you have a bullet in you for 15 years, I feel like that would kill you. What the fuck do I know? This is also a world where DNA doesn't exist to verify identities, so whatever. Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, this entire episode is about a fucking bullet. That's crazy. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail, so then I ask, where's the bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean. I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's only one way to find out. I don't think this would work, but it's fine. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. We could always just make him strip. He would have a bullet hole, sure, still, I'm sure. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. I'm not saying order, order, order ever again. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. Statute of limitations runs out on this case today. As we've heard 10 trillion times. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit to yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know. We have to give it a shot. Got you, bastard. I reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, so I remained silent. Indeed, there's a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Suck a dick. Suck the dirtiest of dicks. What? Shot in the shoulder long before the DL-6 incident. I claim the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL-6. Bullshit. But anything to drag this shit out more. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Okay, let's take the bullet out and match it. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL-6? Of course you can't. You don't have any of the DL-6 evidence. You want to fucking bet? It's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. No proof you cannot convict me of any crime, so sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, one day away from freedom, but you see I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL-6 incident. Here's my final proof. Oh, thank God. There we go. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is for the bullet used in the DL-6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Feels like 10 years ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One of the bullet, blah blah blah. While the other Von Karma is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun, the very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Miss Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for fucking all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Okay, now that's a crash out. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma. It's you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. So it was you. Okay, sorry, that was funny. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with the penalty on my record, and you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. Oh my god, now I have a flashback. I just want to finish this fucking case. God damn! Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the core records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. Lights must have gone out. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge, what? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. Thank you, Jesus. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. If I have to do another fucking case before this case is over, or another trial before this case is over, I might rage quit. I just might. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank you, God. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. So is he not going to prison? Like, I feel like he should be going to prison. You know? Whatever. I gotta say I'm impressed. Yeah, it was pretty close though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. Sam, but from boredom. But now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right? Yeah? Oh, this is a love story. I'm not sure how to say this. It's okay, I want your body too. I know, try thank you. I see. Thank you, right? You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. That's okay, you can... Wait, they're gonna thank each other in other ways, if you catch my drift. Got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal, you pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never get this one out of you, pal. Tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Okay. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. Who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoa! Oh, don't ever do that again. I feel foolish. You should. Don't worry. Take it a little time. A little at a time. He'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Oh, Jesus, this bitch. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stuck your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones. Speaking of which, what are you doing? Oh, speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? Oh, Jesus, we're gonna have to talk to everybody. It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Keonce dumped your ass. No, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. As she should. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's that suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right? Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, it's not that strange. You give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? Aw, okay, that's kind of cute. $38? No. No, Larry, it was you. I thought we knew that already. Okay, well, what are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. I'd really rather not. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. And he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Heh. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Wright, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the buds. I know. Really, Wright. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Grrr. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Fair. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I only had known I'd have become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. The longest time I thought that I might have killed my own father. Thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, wanna switch, right? Okay, that'd be fun. I mean, verse is always good, right? Hey, y'all line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner on me. Sit over. Oh, Jesus Christ. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. What now? December 29th, 5:02 a.m., Wright and Co. Law Offices. Why is this game never over? Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. Head hurts. Huh? Still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Yeah, the first trains to the bound have already left to the station. Oh, Jesus. Guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits, and I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. Okay, we'll agree if we can just stop talking. That'd be cool. All I did was wander around the days. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? What? Oh my god. Enough already. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL-6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This is the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. You were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. Couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm gonna complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. Can't run that office by yourself, you're hopeless. I don't know about that. So this is it. Okay, see you soon, Maya. Goodbye. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Nick. So my story ends. Thank you fucking God. Time to turn a new page. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. I don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, got a bad feeling about this. Alright. So, like I said, we're still not... Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, pal, Mr. Edward came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. I don't give a fuck. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. I can't read. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. I can't even skip this text. Strange, huh? Are we seriously gonna get scenes in between all of these credits? I can't. I can't. That's so fucking stupid. Oh, Jesus Christ. Huh, Nick? No, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. It's like, I could not be any less invested. Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. Hear he's been busy lately. You know not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Disappointed, I thought they were gone for longer. Oh, we're really going back to everybody. Okay. Phoenix Wright, defense attorney. I wrote the affidavit for you, yes. Oh, you should not have taken over management at the Gatewater Hotel recently. Good for you. I don't fucking care. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Sorry this episode's so insanely long, but this game just won't ever fucking end. Ho, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Oh yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? Wonder how he's doing, I haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Doesn't help that the text is going by so fucking slow, and I can't skip any of this. Like, why do I need to talk to this bitch again? Phoenix Wright, is he an actor? I'm not buying it. He can be a star with a name like Phoenix. Do you know that? Okay. Go at it, lady. Pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. Sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. Wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? I'm just like, it's cute in theory, it's annoying as hell doing a playthrough. Having unskippable shit. I got a letter from Mai the other day, it sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. Says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. Alright. But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age. Okay. You're going to hell. I'm supposed to do 3 more episodes of this, and I'm just like, I don't know that I can today. Yeah, I remember right, the lawyer guy, me, I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know the picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I want to be famous. Whatever you say, Lotta. Oh shit. Okay. I stand corrected. Oh, thank God it's over. Okay, coolness. Yeah, I know, we got 1 more episode. Brand new episode has been added. Alright, well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and finally end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this with your friends, hit the bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time.